the first round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. The Knicks, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Bucks. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference. You take a look at the Knicks. This is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. We've got James Harden, Al Horford out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Now here's Wiggins. Clock is at 3.
And, you know, that's going to be free throws. I mean, the length and quickness of Wiggins forcing the defender's hand there.
New York shooting their first foul shots of the night.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wiggins.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner. But to me, the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
And Wiggins drops them both. Here's Antetokounmpo. Horford outside. And here's Porzingis. Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know what? That's just fantastic concentration by Harden, taking the hit and then draining the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Harden. Lillard with the ball. Mobley outside. Pass to Davis. Now Lillard. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Horford outside. Porzingis with it. Lets it go from deep. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Davis. Inside. Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Lillard's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Grimes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Davis. Over Antetokounmpo. And too long on the shot. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Up top, Horford. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Lillard. And that one's good. Porzingis.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Mobley outside. Back to Lillard. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Dame with a strong finish at the rim. Boy, can he pack a punch.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Horford, a screen on Davis. Now Porzingis. Outside Harden. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Wiggins. No good there. LaVine with some nice D. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Mobley. Here's Lillard. Shoots from 14. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the shot's good.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
LaVine finds Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Banked it in off the glass.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's Mobley. Still without a bucket. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Out to Horford. Pass to Harden. From 10 feet away. And no good trying to use the glass. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lillard passes to Mobley. And here's Davis. Pass to LaVine. Davis a screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. James Harden picks one up.
And when you see Wiggins starting to develop that mindset, that mental edge, knows he has the defender in trouble, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
First one falls for him.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
And Wiggins drops them both. And Harden's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Porzingis. Connects from downtown. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks 7th spot.
Porzingis against Wiggins. Pass to Davis. Here's Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Harden. From deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis. For New York, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Lillard with the ball. Harden picks him up. Shot by Levine, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Antetokounmpo inside. Check by Davis. Porzingis passes to Horford to the left wing. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Milwaukee making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Horford. And it's Brown in for James Harden. New York trailing. Wiggins outside. And again, the Knicks missing. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Bridges. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
That's just a case of desire. Bridges wanting it more.
Here's Levine. No points so far. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
From deep, Mobley. And he buries his first look.
How about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
The Bucks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Bridges outside. Brown scanning the floor. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. Brown. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wiggins. Shot clock at 2. Bridges finds Porzingis. And here's Lillard. He's got 5. Drives to the hoop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And the Knicks with the possession here. Levine passes to Wiggins. Clock at 6. To the inside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Grimes. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
Lillard passes to Davis. Now Levine. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Zach Levine at the line. One shot.
You know, Zach Levine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Porzingis. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The shot off that time. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Brown, no good. Well, the Knicks shooting 33% in the first quarter. And here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. On target from range. Levine's got his second basket on the night.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For the Knicks, Finney Smith checked in for Mobley. Jones comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's McBride in for Levine. Al Horford's checked in for the Bucks. James Harden comes in for Grimes. Now here's Harden. From the arc. It's rebounded by McBride.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Lillard against Harden. Outside Finney Smith. Here's McBride. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Porzingis. Over Lillard. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Horford. Porzingis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Lillard outside. Outside McBride. Finney Smith inside. He's against Horford. Tries to break his ice. And Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 7 points.
Making it work at close range. Lillard putting his touch to good use in tight.
Bridges finds Porzingis. Misses the 3. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Lillard. Jones with the ball. Outside McBride. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Harden with it. Horford outside. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by McBride. Oh, there's the alley! And Porzingis with the block. 1 second left. That shot, no good. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Mobley in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside McBride. Here's LaVine for 3. Horford pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brown passes to Harden. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Harden's got 6 points.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Back to LaVine. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Here's Levine for three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jones against Bridges. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. Great open look there. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Levine for 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up top. Pass to Harden. Porzingis sets a screen. Harden, the pass to Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Well, you gotta admire the precise passing of Harden. All he needs is a little crack to thread the needle.
Jones with a screen on Brown. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Left side, McBride. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Out to Horford. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Levine. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Levine can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
New York on D. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Horford. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's Levine. 9 points in the game. Jones sets a screen. Levine passes to Jones. Now here's McBride. From outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Back to Harden. Outside Porzingis. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. McBride passes to Mobley. Jones against Bridges. Here's Levine for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Brown with it. Finney Smith's there. Pass to Harden. Into the lane. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside the defense, doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 35, Andrew Wiggins.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside McBride. Wiggins outside. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the three.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch-and-shoot game, too.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. And it might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Outside, Brown. To the wing, right side. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Mobley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter and is getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness.
Oh, big time right there.
Nasty! Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
First personal. Second team foul. Zach Levine at the line. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, when you think of Zach Levine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And they double up Antetokounmpo for three. Bridges, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist of the night. Pass to Mobley. Martin against Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. The Knicks pull it in. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Bucks trail by 4. And here's Brown for 3. It doesn't go for him. Levine against Martin. Outside McBride. Outside Finney-Smith. That three's off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Knicks leading by 4. McBride passes to Wiggins. Now Finney-Smith. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. And Levine knocks down the 3.
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
The Bucks trail by 7.
36.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for New York. Lillard comes in for McBride. And here's Milwaukee now. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
That one's off. And he sinks the second.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Lillard finds Wiggins. Outside Finney-Smith. All sorts of time. The rebound by the Bucks.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Martin. The three. The Knicks pull it in. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Levine. Pass to Davis. Here's Lillard. Davis, a screen. Lillard passes to Finney-Smith. Off target with the three.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Bridges has got 10 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Back to Levine. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Jordan. The Bucks trail by 3. Here's Martin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Martin's gotten his first basket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Lillard. And again, the Knicks missing. Milwaukee has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Martin with a screen on Lillard. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Levine against Martin. Oh, Levine taking flight for the jam. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Pass to Martin, over Wiggins. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Shoots over Brown. Here's Davis. Davis getting it done in the paint.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Now Jordan. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bridges outside. Off target from outside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
That free throw no good for the Knicks. Mobley comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's McBride in for Levine. And he's good on the second.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Mobley, a screen on Jordan. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bridges comes in for Horford. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Wiggins. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Wiggins. It's tipped.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Harden, good.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
McBride passes to Davis. And here's McBride. Lillard outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Blows the alley-oop. New York trailing. Davis finds Lillard. New York no good that time either. Bridges left side. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Miles Bridges has been on display for Milwaukee, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Al. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome all. Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford. Then it's James Harden, and it's Grimes in at the 2.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Lillard passes to LaVine. Now here's Davis. Antetokounmpo covering. Lillard, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's LaVine, plenty of space. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's LaVine for 3. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Harden. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Harden, one of the very best we've ever seen at putting defenders in tough positions.
And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the 2nd.
From a 6th man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Bucks leading by 3. Outside Harden. Fires the 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Mobley outside. Levine with a screen on Horford. From deep, Mobley fires in the triple. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Horford for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Davis. Shoots over Horford. Oh, Davis, tough to handle inside.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Horford passes to Porzingis. Back to Horford. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Mobley. Davis with it. Antetokounmpo covering for the lead. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Grimes. Horford passes to Grimes. To the middle. Out to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Grimes. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Lillard outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Here's Grimes. Gets the 3 ball to go. Grimes has got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
On the wing, Levine. Give him 23. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
Looks like you're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Horford outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass. Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Davis. Now here's Mobley. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Levine can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It counts, and the foul. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. A muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Bucks.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Bridges. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Horford, a screen on Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Levine. Out to Mobley. Davis with it. Nice D from Horford. Bridges, left side. Here's Antetokounmpo, pounded by Wiggins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one belongs to Wiggins.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Finney Smith checked in for New York. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
So it's the Knicks now. 8-point game. Outside Levine. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Bridges.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right now.
The 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Hard to count all the times Dame has made that 3 in his career. He is something else from behind the arc.
Antetokounmpo outside. Horford in the high post. Antetokounmpo against Levine. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. And so Davis will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Levine, the kick out to Wiggins. Outside Finney Smith. The 3, here's Lillard. And the Knicks, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Harden, deep 3-point land. Bridges passes to Harden. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Davis. Now Levine. Wiggins outside. Out to Lillard. Oh, stolen by Harden. Fast break. Here we go. From 17. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Levine. Lillard with the ball. Back to Levine. 3-pointer. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Horford against Levine. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. A big-time flush by Giannis.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Bridges against Wiggins. Outside Levine. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for New York. Mobley, he's checked in for Davis. Jones comes in for Wiggins. And it's McBride in for Levine. He does not get the second one. Knicks trail by 4. Lillard passes to McBride. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Mobley outside, fires from deep. Hardy grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Hardy. And another miss by Milwaukee. And the Knicks shooting 41% in this game. Jones drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to guard Brown closely because if not, he'll shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Lillard passes to Mobley. Over Porzingis. Mobley, no good. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside McBride. Mobley, a screen on Brown. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 9 rebounds now. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Lillard outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
To the paint. Fade away. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Knicks trail by 7. Trying to find the spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lillard outside. Shot from the top of the key. Good on the shot. Lillard's got 8 points here in the quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Zach LaVine out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Antetokounmpo. from 13. Yes, on the jumper. Antetokounmpo has got 15 points here in the second half.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
New York ball. Miles McBride at the line. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Bucks on D. They've led by as much as 10. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks leading by 6. Over Jones. Here's Jordan. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. Free throw no good for Jordan.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Brown. It's Martin on the wing. And here is Antetokounmpo. McBride covers. Brown inside, working on Jones. Brown, that's good.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Now Levine. Davis with a screen on Martin. Here's Levine for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Levine passes to McBride. On the wing, Levine. Davis with a screen on Martin. Right side, Davis. Milwaukee with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds in the game.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Bridges. Second chance effort. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Martin against Levine. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Brown passes to Antetokounmpo. Martin with a screen on Levine. Here's Antetokounmpo. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Pass to Jones. McBride with it. Finney-Smith passes to McBride. Davis with a screen on Brown. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. The Bucks leading by 12. Martin finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Bridges. And here's Jordan. And the 3 off target. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Nice D from Levine. Knicks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside Jones. On the wing, Levine. Covered by Jordan. And the Knicks miss again.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Jordan. Levine comes with the double team. Antetokounmpo for three. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks trail by 12. And here's Levine. Outside, Finney-Smith. To snap the cold streak. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 4 points this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Bridges. 4-3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. And here are the Knicks now. Down by 12. Pass to Davis.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul him.
First team. Anthony Davis at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
Brown can't hit.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Harden, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So he gets them both. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
I love the intensity he's brought to the floor since halftime. In constant attack mode.
Mobley, right side. Horford with a steal. Here's Grimes, defended by Lillard. Harden, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Grimes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 9. Davis with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to Wiggins. Now Lillard. Now Davis, defended by Harden. And Harden with the block.
Some hard-nosed defense from Harden on that block. That's sure to get the bench fired up. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Grimes. Now here's Porzingis. He's covered by Levine. From the wing, and that one's good. Porzingis. And the Bucks lead by 11.
You know, Porzingis' ability to shoot the ball well from every level really opens up the floor for him and his teammates. He'll make that mid-range, Jay, as much as he makes threes.
Harden against Lillard. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Bucks. Horford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. the jump hook. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. New York has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Up top, Wiggins. Antetokounmpo covering. Out to Mobley. Pass to Levine. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Harden with it. Horford in the high post. Porzingis sets a screen. Horford can't hit. Knicks trail by 11. Davis with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. In close, Levine puts it up and in.
Levine just going to work, talented, finishing inside.
Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by Horford. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Mobley. Horford can't hit.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Here's Lillard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. 11 feet out. Harden, good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Bridges, he's checked in for Horford. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Lillard against Harden. Let's go with a 3. Lillard can't get it to go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Davis. Porzingis misses. Knicks trail by 11. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lillard, tightly guarded, and the Knicks miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with a screen on Wiggins.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
The first one falls. Bridges hits them both. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Harden against Lillard. Outside for Levine. Wide open look. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Levine's got 30.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Bucks.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Anthony Davis, fourth personal foul, fourth team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. That one's no good.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
Bucks lead.
Now here's Harden.
92.
So we see the Bucks get the win here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference.